and welcome to the Miniatures Apothecary vlog episode 2. Vlog episode 2, dated 14th to the 21st of April, I believe. Hello to everyone watching, thank you for coming back and watching another one of these videos where I just sit and ramble on, basically. Again, just like in the previous video, I'd just like to thank everyone for the likes and subs, for all those of you that have followed the links in the description below and found me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and everything. Thank you for following me. The comments and encouragement are great, just pushes me to want to do more of this. Big thank you and shout out to a follower of mine, Lord Metalman, who's helped sort out a new cable, so the computer is now hardwired in, so I should be starting streaming soon over on Twitch. As of the date of this video, I intend to do a sort of like an all day kind of deal on the Sunday. I'm gonna have to look up the date. See, I've already covered myself for this. I've already said this is raw footage, so you know it's all good. 25th, which is this Sunday. So I intend to be streaming on Twitch, like Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, as opposed to just in my usual scheduled Sunday evening slot. But let's get down to it then. So between the last video and this video, obviously, not obviously, but for me, obviously, there's been a fair amount happening. Hobby-wise, if any of you have seen my social media accounts, you will see that the bases finally arrived from GW and are painted, and we've started work on the Carcharodon's tactical squads, which you can currently see up on screen. We've already got 5 of them done so far. At the moment, my goal is to get 10 done a week, so that's 3 weeks worth of work. In amongst that, I will also be stripping that Eldar Grav tank down, which I haven't started yet, unfortunately. I've pushed the rescue video back a little bit. So yeah, it's been quite therapeutic. I mean, like I said in the previous video, the bases not turning up were definitely a motivation killer for me. And now that they've arrived, the motivation just kicked back in. I sat down the evening they arrived and painted them. Stuck the models on the following day onto the bases and just cracked on. Really enjoyed painting them. They're a nice simple colour scheme, and I don't intend to go overboard with like markings or anything, but I will be revisiting the tactical squads and giving them some extra details at some point. I've had a couple of people ask me about some techniques I've used with these models, so at some point there may be some short tutorials. Full credit goes to those people within the community that have taught me those techniques, and they're quite happy for me to do these little tutorials on how to do certain things. So that's coming up soon. Obviously back streaming. Mental health wise, started with the counselling again, which went really well, and I just want to say to anyone out there that I spoke to afterwards, I know there was a couple of people made comments about being scared of going to counselling or taking part in CBT or group therapy or anything like that. Me personally, I've done group therapy. I didn't enjoy it, but don't be scared of counselling. Don't be scared of CBT. Don't be scared of speaking up and talking. If therapy is not for you, it's not for you. You know, that's the whole point of hobby health. It's talking about your problems, but doing it through Warhammer. You know, talk to someone who you already have that connection with in the hobby community, and talk to them about it. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say on that. It's literally, if you're frightened of counselling, if you're frightened of CBT, if you're frightened of therapy, then don't do it. But find help somewhere else. You know, speak up and talk to someone else. Because there's so many people out there in the community that I've engaged with since starting up the channel and the social media accounts. There's so many experienced people out there that have lived through various traumas, and they've got some really solid advice. They don't just sit there and ramble on like me. So yeah, you'll know these people. You'll know who they are. The other thing I was going to mention as well is about painting in particular. I've seen quite a bit of negativity towards painting recently. A lot of certain people's painting, been told that it's not good enough. Never, ever, ever. We are our own worst critics, but never, ever, ever listen to what anyone else says. Paint for your own enjoyment, not for anyone else's. If you're enjoying it, if it's helping you socialize, if it's helping you open up a bit more, if it's therapeutic in any way, shape or form, it calms you down, or it's a good way of winding down at the end of a long day, it doesn't matter. It's for yourself, and for yourself first and always. Never for anyone else. Always remember that. That's the only advice I can give on that matter. It's just sad to see that it's currently going on. There's quite a few times I've seen it on social media recently. So just ignore it and just focus on the positives. It's your painting at the end of the day, not theirs. They can go out of their way and spend 20 hours on one miniature. If you've only got half an hour a day, half an hour hobby. That's a thing. So yeah, never forget that. You first, and always. there's no you first and someone else later. It's you first, and that's it. I paint for myself. I paint for myself, and to like, I don't know. I like showing people my models. I like the wrong wording. I like posting them. I like the interaction and the engagements with other people that paint the same models. At the moment, I've met quite a few people via Instagram who paint Carcharodons, and I've had some great advice off them on how to better paint mine. It's different styles. Same thing with things like my Space Wolves. Everyone paints Space Wolves differently, and I've learnt so much over the years from other Space Wolf players. There's some Heresy players, purely just Horus Heresy players out there that have done thousands Sons of Horus or Lunar Wolves, for example, and I've learnt things off of them that I never even thought of before. So I enjoy that aspect of it as well. It's like I paint for my own enjoyment, but I like sharing my models because it can be motivational for other people, it can be inspiring for other people, but you also meet other people, like-minded people that paint the same armies, and you can then get so much information and so much advice from them on how they've painted their models, or how they've kit bashed a particular unit, or how they've put a different spin on it and different style to things. So yeah, it's fun and it's interesting, but always keep it in mind. Going rewind. It's always for yourself first. It's never for anyone else. If you like showing your models off, great. I always like seeing new minis. I always like seeing the works in progress and kit bashes and conversions and stuff like that. It's always a lot of fun to see, and see how different people have done different models, particularly like characters that don't have an actual official GW model or a Forge World model. They're brilliant to see. So yeah, just make sure it's focus on yourself, focus on your models. Don't try and compete. You should only be competing with yourself at the end of the day. Which I've said. I know I've said this before. Same principle with the motivation I spoke about last week. So yeah, mental health side of things is good. hobbying is good. The channel is still a work in progress, and it's still a bit slow, and I'm still having issues with audio, hence why the microphone is right in front of me today. But yeah, so I mean, thank you everyone for your continued support. I'm going to carry on doing these vlogs. They're never, I don't think they're ever going to be really long, and they're probably going to stay this sort of setup. Whereas obviously the other videos, I'm going to probably go for a different style of layout, maybe. I don't know. I'd like to hear from everyone in the comment section. That'd be really nice. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Links down below. I don't know why I'm pointing up here, but you know, down there somewhere. All the links to the social media accounts. So please feel free to come and join me. Oh, and the Discord link should be down there if anyone wants to come and join us in Discord and join us Wednesday night painting sessions. Please feel free. It's very active. There's a great bunch of people in there. They're really supportive. I run most of my checkups and hobby health, kind of, you know, checking in on people through the Discord, mostly. So, you know, if you ever want to chat or you want to ask advice, whether it's hobby related or mental health related, please feel free to come join us in the Discord. And as always, you know, be excellent, keep hobbying, and see you all next time.